Finally, we've got consistent characters on Midjourney. This new release from Midjourney, their character reference, is a game changer. And as a big fan of Midjourney, I'm super excited about it. And of course, we're going to take a look at it. So without further ado, let's get on with it. So Midjourney have released character reference, which effectively gives you consistent characters. So you can create a character and recreate that character in a different pose or a different image or doing something else and keep doing it. So the problem always before was you might create a great character, but then might not be able to capture that exact character each time. So for instance, creating a comic strip or something like that was difficult because the character always sort of changed slightly. So consistent characters has always been a bit of a holy grail. Well, Midjourney made an announcement recently here, something that's been much asked for, and it's their character reference feature. This is similar to the style reference feature, except instead of matching a reference style, so remember the style reference, you could give it a style of artwork or a style of painting or a style of photography, and then it would create an image in that style, that particular art style or photography style, for example. This is character reference image. So basically what it does is it will match the character, the picture of the person or the image or whatever it is that you see. And it works very straightforward here. You just put in --C reference and then the URL of the image of a character that you want to replicate. And then you can modify that --CW to modify its strength, where 100 is the default position. So you get your face, the character face, hair and clothes, or put it to 0, it just focuses on the face, which is good for changing outfits and hair, this is where if you're trying to create a comic strip with a character doing lots of different things, or say an AI influencer, you want to just keep the face, but ultimately put them in different poses and stuff like that. So why is this so key? And especially for someone like me when I'm using Midjourney. So for example, if I wanted to create this image here, which is basically meant to be, you know, someone like me, I always had to put in a bald man in his 30s. I know, it's the only way to get close to me, with a short trimmed beard, wearing glasses, and then all the style and picture references and photographic style and all of that. And it was fairly close. I mean, I was, had examples where, here, look, a portrait studio shot of a man in his 50s with shaved, bald head, neatly trimmed short beard, wearing square glasses. So I'd have to sort of spell it out every time to get the sort of character that I was looking, if I was using it for a thumbnail or something for one of my videos, etc. With character reference, I don't have to do that. And you'll see here, for instance, this is a thumbnail that I made before. So I recreated this picture, but whereas before I would put something like here, a thoughtful man with shaved bald head, neat trimmed beard, wearing blue glasses. Now with character reference here, all I need to put in is a thoughtful man. And as you see, we get something which is pretty close to what I'm looking for, i.e. Man with a shaved head and short trimmed beard and square glasses, etc. And again here, this is just a corporate photograph of a man, stock, I spelt stock photography wrong, stock photography. And again, I put in my character reference here. This is based on this character reference. I'll just show you. So this is the picture I uploaded of me. This is one of my sort of portrait photographs that I use in thumbnails and stuff. But this is the character reference that I use. And I've used the URL of that to create images like this. So it's using my character reference. And all I need to do is just say a man, a thumbnail of a man. And then if I use this character reference, it gives me, a bald man with a shaved beard and square glasses because it's based on my portrait. So really, really useful. And I've been experimenting with it on a lots of different things. So for instance, as I say here with a thumbnail, here, corporate photograph of a man, stock photography, boom. Now, what I should have here put is the character weighting as 00, and then it wouldn't have done the t-shirt. It's tried to recreate the t-shirt that I'm wearing because I didn't put the character weighting as 0. So here you'll see I've got this. It's tried to sort of recreate, not recreate necessarily, but have some sort of a blue t-shirt with orange colors and lines in it. That's what it's seeing. And that's why it keeps recreating, trying to attempt to recreate the t-shirt, because I'm not putting in CW0, which is the character weight. So one thing you can do, many things you can do. This is an image here that I've actually created based on a description of a real photograph of somebody. And then it's recreated this image. So this isn't a character reference. It's just based on a description. And then just to show you how effectively it works. So here's the image that I'm using and I'll be referencing. Okay. And this is a black and white selfie of an Asian woman with short blonde hair, glasses, smiling, laying on her back in the bedroom in the style of a self-portrait. Okay. So now if I use this character reference, the URL of this image here, I can now put selfie of female fitness influencer. So I don't have to kind of put in that they're, an Asian woman or anything like that. I just have to put female fitness influencer because I'm using the reference, character reference of this photograph here. Selfie of female fitness influencer taken post-workout at the gym. And there we go. If you see, there's the original image. And then here are the choices. So if I look at this first one, which I think is pretty close, here is your character. Here she is at the gym. So I'm creating almost like an Instagram sort of model here, an Instagram influencer. Same thing here, female social media influencer in a coffee shop. And again, using the same character reference. And maybe this one down in the bottom here is the closest one. So I've used that one there. And then here we are. Same thing, female social media influencer walking through the streets of Osaka. So it could be, this one here. I've enlarged. Now, interestingly enough, she's just wearing a sort of bra top there. Now, I specifically put in a weighting here of CW0, which again, remember the CW0 will just focus on the face, good for changing outfits and hair. So maybe I could describe the outfit a bit more. That would be more of an interesting challenge, really. And then here we go. The same influencer, this one, playing video games in a gamer room. Again, I'm using the same reference and you get something like this. So what you effectively get, you could start creating, an Instagram account of some fictional character here going about her daily life. Here she is walking in the streets of Osaka, albeit in a bra top. Here she is chilling in a gamer room. Yeah, here she is having coffee. Oh, she's been working out down the gym. All based on this original image here. So pretty consistent, I'd say. It's not amazing. Of course, here she is chilling on the beach. Not sure what she's doing there, but she's chilling on the beach at sunset. There's some sort of spottiness going on there, which is a bit weird. Female social media influencer chilling on the beach, watching the sunset in the distance. Is that the closest one to her? Maybe this one? Could be this one. The one down here. But as you can see, I would say it's fairly consistent. I've not had to, certainly not having to describe her. What I don't get is why she's in like just a bra and pants or a bikini top. Is that the social media influencer? Because I'm putting the character weight here as 0. So it's just concentrate on the face. Okay, so I thought I'd try it on more cartoony characters. Now, the difference is here is this is a recognizable figure. Those who've watched my Midjourney videos before will know I've sort of done this image before. It's a comically exaggerated picture of Mo Salah scoring of Mo Salah, highlighting humorous and quirky features, embrace caricature-like elements and playful exaggeration, bring out the humor, etc., etc. But what I've done is I've used the original reference, which is this, which I made on Midjourney. Now, the difference here is, of course, it knows who Mo Salah is. So maybe it's a bit redundant, me doing it. But what I did, I've used this image and then I've sort of said, okay, have him score a goal. And there we are. That's quite a good one. He's sort of dribbling on the ball there. Is it consistent? Yeah, I'd say it's a consistently consistent style. And again, here, before, when I had to create this image, I would have put a bald man in his 30s or a bald man in his 40s with shaved bald head, short trim beard, wearing square glasses, all of that. But no, as I said, I've just put man, looking surprised, and then in the style of pop art inspired portraits, Adrian Tomine, colourful abstracted faces, made of all of the above, solarization effect, emerald blue, whiplash lines. And then again, I put in the reference being me. So I'd say there, again, really, really useful. And again, so I'm not trying to recreate photographs here. I'm trying to create something slightly more artistic in the style. And again, here, man in the style of neo-pop iconography. So I've not described the man. I've merely given it the character reference of the man. And there we go. Some pretty cool, pictures. So you can see it's really, really useful and really, really exciting. We're going to do some more experiments to see what we can do and whether it also works on sort of non-human characters. Let's see if we can create a cute character and go from there. Just so imagine, let's do, cute turtle wearing a top hat, right? For a children's illustrated book, comic style Pixar character. Let's see what we get. And again, we're going to see whether, again, there's a difference between style reference and character reference. I think the character reference is more for people. Does it exactly say that? Let's just sort of see. Image of a character. This feature works best when using characters made from Midjourney images. It's not designed for real people or photos, although it's done a pretty good job. It works similar to regular image prompts, except it focuses on character traits. The precision of this technique is limited. It won't copy exact dimples, freckles, or t-shirt logos. And it works for Niji and normal Midjourney models. And also can be combined with cref. And you can have up to 2 URLs of a similar image. There's our cute character. We'll come back to that. Okay, let's see if we can then do something with this. Let's make it, let's upscale number 4, I quite like. I'm going to use this as the reference. Copy image address. Imagine, okay, cute turtle, or what's the turtle doing? Walking down the street, animal friends, children's illustrated book. I think we still need to make reference to the comic style Pixar. Okay, it's a sunny day in his town. Okay, and then we're going to put C reference, and we'll see whether there's any consistency in a more comic book character. So here we go. Here's the original. Let's call him, Tommy Turtle. Of course you call him Tommy Turtle. Yeah, Tyrone Turtle. You tell me what you want to call him, yeah? Well, strictly speaking, he's a tortoise, but, never mind. You know. Why do Americans, they always call them turtles? They're tortoises. The difference between a tortoise and a turtle. Anyway, I'm not here to discuss the semantics. It's a tortoise. Now, how are we consistent with his image? So here he is. I think so. I mean, a few issues with his top hat here. I didn't put any weight on the reference here. I just use his face. But it's try to use the same clothes as the hat. You see the hat with flowers. I never said hat for flowers. Hat with flowers there. It's got his friends, like a little lizardy friend coming down here. But we've managed to put our character here. I think this one here, if I just upscale number 3, I'd say that's pretty consistent. Here is the original character. And here he is walking downtown. So walking in his little town, in his village with his friends. That's not bad. So you can get consistency in character for, non-humans, although of course we kind of humanized the character in this sort of comic book style, and you have to be consistent with the style across the pieces. But as you can see, the character reference is a really powerful tool if you're wanting to create consistent characters, or like me, I want to keep recreating images similar to myself, like this that may be in a thumbnail, YouTube thumbnail, without me having to take a photograph. You know, it will do the job, won't it? Sure, it's not exactly like me, but, you know, it's close enough for the purposes of a thumbnail here and there. Anyway, there you go. I just wanted to kind of go through that, break down the importance of this character reference, basically consistent characters on Midjourney. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments down below and all of that. And of course, if you like the video, then please hit the likes, because I like it, YouTube likes it, and it helps people find videos just like this. And of course, if you're new to my channel, please do me the great honor. Please hit that subscribe button, toggle that notification bell, and that way you'll know when I upload videos about AI and Midjourney and all those sort of things. Videos a bit like these videos over here, these ones here. Why don't you check them out? I think you'll enjoy them. Cheers.